Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us. So for this quick news update video, I've found loads of things on the internet that I just wanted to share with you. So yes, normal viewers of the channel will realise I obviously didn't get a chance to do any of this last week. So there's a bit of old stuff with a bit of new stuff, but again, it's all things that I think that most people would like to know, hence me still doing them. So what we've got here from TFW 2005, this is the new cartoon that at the moment looks to be only going to be airing in China. Now, you may remember again on this channel, because I did also report it, it also says here that it was 2019 when it was first reported, Hasbro China cartoon Newage Transformers, which was a crossover between the story of Transformers Cyberverse and a young warrior Newage, one of the most popular, amazing traditional stories from Chinese culture. Now, again, it was all just in the pipeline, etc., but now it's come to fruition. It's going to have 52 episodes. It's going to be released this year, but we haven't got an exact date. And then again, it's got all the details in here on TFW 2005 about the story. There's no definite or definitive answer yet of whether it's going to be translated into English, but I would presume it would be, because again, it's going to have its own toy line. Again, we've previewed some of them toys on here, but if you want to know more about it, head to TFW 2005, and what you're looking for is that it's spelt, and hopefully I'm saying it right, Newage, N-E-Z-H-A-X, Transformers crossover. So there's a few images here. It may jog a few memories of some of, as I say, the images of the toys that we've seen. So the figures, as I say, are pretty much Cyberverse toys. But again, because it's all in Chinese, I've got to confess, I don't understand it, obviously, and I'm just reading to you what I know so far from the main boards. Right, so at the moment there is so many yolopark and 3.0 Transformers 1 figures coming out. What we're looking at now, these are the cogged ones. So these are the ones that are slightly bigger, more articulation, slightly more detailed, and of course a little bit taller, but meaning they're a bit more pricey, obviously. So these are direct from the yolopark website, but as you can see, I've screen grabbed them from TFW 2005. They got them from the yolopark website. So there's many more of these. I've just chose a select few of the images because, as I've said, we've seen so many of these. Some of these we've actually seen in hand, obviously, at the recent conventions, but again, it's nice to have some official images of these characters and of these figures that, let's be honest, as I say, the hype train for Transformers 1 is now well and truly out there, and it does look great, and it's something that I cannot wait to go and see myself, in honesty. But these are the yolopark models, and again, just to quickly remind you, they are non-transforming. They're exactly that model kit, so if you just want to make a display, do some action figure poses, photos, they're ideal for that. Right, this is more images, and again, this thankfully now, since obviously the update from here, the 40th anniversary Leo Convoy is available for lots of stores. I know that in demand again in the UK. I know that a lot of places like Big Bad Toy Store in the US will be able to get it, or of course you can order it from Takara or Amazon Japan. So this is some more images from, this was their Takara Hobby Corner, featuring in one of the stores in Japan. So there's the full display. It looks fantastic. There's a bit of a mixture of everything, because obviously they get different things, they get different release dates. There is of course Quake and Optimus Prime. We've got Magmatron in the background, we've got the Soundwave, and there of course is the new beautiful Leo Convoy. So again, there's loads of images of this around, and as I said, I'm pleased to now be able to tell you that you can get it pre-ordered most places, which also is great. So what we've also got here now, there's a Filipino tribute, so Super Manila, or Manilla, if that's how you pronounce it, sorry if it's wrong, Comic-Con exclusive 40th anniversary Transformers #1 comic cover. So this is going to print a run of only 1,000 copies. It's actually still in date, even though this was last week. The exclusive issue will be available at Super Manila Comic-Con during September the 7th and 8th in Manila in the Philippines. So if you want more information on that, and you're in the area or in the vicinity, check it out on TFW 2005. Right, what we've got here now, that's the cover, funnily enough, and then we've got some more things. Again, this select pack's been out in the UK and in America for some time, but it's just came out to order, what's the words I'm after, in Hong Kong and in Japan as well. So because they've done that, they've changed the deco, which they tend to do with all their figures, which I think makes it look much better. Here comes, as I say, the images of comparisons of that Leo Convoy figure. As you can see, my video was out of order. There is a video, and I think this is what a lot of people wanted to see, just how different it is. The animated head on the new one is amazing. The gold is obviously fantastic looking on that as well. I've managed to pre-order mine from In Demand in the UK, and as I said, I've said to the actual designers as well that I was so impressed with that figure. I've done the reverse. I've gone back and brought the original, rather than, you know, a lot of people to have the original then buy the new updated version. I've done the opposite because of how impressed with the original figure I was and the dark version. I've gone and got the original as well. And I've got this pre-ordered so I can do some full comparisons with that. But again, just looks spectacular, and I'm very, very excited for it. Sticking with Takara Tomy, this is some of the Commander Optimus Prime. So this is the much bigger version of the Studio Series 1 figure. Now here he is, just to give you an idea of scale, with the main line version of it. So it's retailing around $80, and again it's available to order from a lot of the stores online now, but this is to give you an idea of just how much bigger it is. So that's the main line version of Orion Pax stroke Optimus Prime. So it's not the Studio Series 1, although we believe it to be around about the same height. This is the new Commander size from Takara Tomy, and as you can see, it is so much bigger. So again, excited to see that in hand as soon as it starts to hit our shores. Finally, I've got two more bits of news. This is regarding Newage, and again, Newage is a third-party company. They're not licensed by Takara, so they can't use the proper names, but they're calling him Blowout, which is the shattered glass version of their blaster mold. So I'm going to show you different ones of these each day. This again is a transforming figure. It's third-party, it's legend scale. It does look really good, to be fair, but I like anything shattered glass. I've got the original one on pre-order, so as and when that comes, I'll be able to do a review of that for you on here. But also, if you want to see these images, you can head to Newage's Facebook, Newage's Weibo page, or indeed get these as I've done off TFW 2005. Final image here for you guys who are lucky enough. I'm very, very jealous to be attending TFCon Baltimore. Confirmed guest is Frank Welker. That's a coup. That's amazing, to be fair. So congratulations to everybody who's going to be going there and getting to meet him. So for third-party figures and some of the mainline official ones as well, not mainline, sorry, masterpiece ones, if you head to Show's e-store, if you type Toys R Us in that box there, that would greatly help myself in the channel out. And here's a quick selection of some of the things they've got on pre-order. So there's some of the blaster molds. That is Magic Square's take on Megatron. They've called him Doomsday. I've reviewed him on here, and I think they've just jumped on the fact, obviously, that everybody wants the alternate mode from G1, and of course theirs does that. There's other Newage products. There's 3-0 models. There's YoloPark model kits. There's also mainline masterpiece, movie masterpiece, and an abundance of other figures on there. So don't forget to check them out, guys. Again, I'm going to be doing a news update every day this week until I've caught up with everything. Mixture of something from last week, mixture of some of the new stuff as and when it breaks. But of course, if there's something amazingly I think that everybody needs to know straight away, I'll get that out to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.